Hello everyone, you are welcome again to Novatia Translations YouTube channel. This is Translator. We want to thank everyone who has subscribed to our YouTube channel and to all that watches or that watch our videos every time we drop them. You are the one inspiring us to always bring to you educating and interesting topics, and today also we have not disappointed you. I've brought you today small translation of birth certificates into Spanish. It's a very sensitive and important topic, so I want you to pay a good attention to what we'll be discussing today. Unlock global opportunities with the right legal documents. Learn why sworn translations matter for Spanish-speaking countries. And again, this is brought to you by Novatia Translations, Nigeria. So quickly, what is sworn translation? It is a legal certification, translation by authorized sworn translator. So sworn translation is done by authorized sworn translator. Official elements includes signature, stamp, and accreditation number of the sworn translator. Then recognition. The translator is valid for government, embassies, and courts. I mean, the translation now is valid for the governments, for embassies, and courts. The important fact is that without sworn translation, documents risk rejection abroad. Your document is at risk of rejection when it is not properly translated, especially if it's into Spanish. It must be translated by a sworn Spanish translator. So, why sworn translation for birth certificates? Because most of the time, birth certificates is used for legal purposes. So we have here legal uses, visa applications, marriage registration, dual citizenship, job and school abroad. They need to be translated by a sworn Spanish translator when you're taking it abroad and it's a Spanish-speaking country. Then the requirements: Spanish-speaking countries require sworn translation, and uncertified translation cause delays and denials. When your translation is not done by a certified translator, then it causes delays and denials. So, who is authorized to provide a sworn translation? Number one, that person is a certified translator. A certified translator only is authorized to provide a sworn translation who is registered with government. That means that certified translator must be registered with the government bodies. Then Spain standards. Here we are talking about sworn Spanish translation concerning your birth certificate. So Spain standard, that sworn translator must have accreditation by Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Then global validity, similar legal frameworks in Latin America and Europe. Then a key reminder is that always verify your translator's legal status before you give them your document to translate for you. Then we have sworn translation process. What are the processes of sworn translation? Number one, submit your document, your physical or certified digital copy. Then translation, legal and accurate by sworn translator. Then certification, make sure it is signed and stamped by the translator. Then delivery of a hard copy or certified digital documents. So start early to avoid delays. For sworn translation, it may take a longer process because some terminologies, formatting and the nuances, the procedure of writing a sworn translation, yes, is slightly different from that of other regular translations. So make sure you start early to avoid delays. Then we have why work with a professional translation company. Why work with a professional translation company? Number one, guarantee accuracy and legal compliance, on-time delivery, confidentiality, and security. So when you translate your documents with the professional translation company, you have guarantee of accuracy and on-time delivery, legal compliances, and confidentiality and security. Then expertise, certified sworn translators for multiple language, official formatting and standards adherence. So all these, they are rightly put in place when it is done for you by a professional translation company. And Novatia Translations is trusted worldwide for a professional translation company. So partner with us today, and I'm sure you will not regret doing so. Let's quickly move on in our discussion today. So what are the common mistakes to avoid in sworn translation when your document is to be translated by a sworn Spanish translator? So what are the common mistakes to look out for? Avoid unqualified translators. That's very important. Avoid incomplete documents. Avoid ignoring country rules. It's very important that you follow the rules, the regulations, and the norms of the particular country that you are that you want to translate your document into. Then last minute application. Please avoid last minute application. Most of the time it leads to error because you are rushing trying to get things done. So work with certified professionals to ensure success. So today my final thought is, why does sworn translation for your birth certificate, why does it matter? Because sworn translations ensure global legal recognition. It's essential for official procedure abroad, then especially critical for Spanish-speaking countries. So please make sure that due process is followed when you want to translate your birth certificate by a sworn translator or a sworn translator or a translation company. So thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you partner with Novatia Translations. Our email, our website, they are in the link under there. Just click on it, then you are just a call or a chat away from us. So please subscribe to our channel, share this video, watch some other videos to get educated about translations and interpretations. Make sure you click your notification button, so when we drop a new video, you'll be the first to get notified. Thank you very much for your time. Till I see you some other time. Bye. Come around, intended couples. I've got a very important information to pass across to you. So are you moving abroad? Are you applying for visa, or you're registering your marriage overseas? I want to show you how to get your marriage certificate officially sworn translated into Spanish legally. In a legal way. So pay attention to how to get your marriage certificate sworn translated into Spanish. I'm sure today is going to be great. You will enjoy today's topic and you will definitely get educated as well. Let's get into it. What is sworn translation? So what is sworn translation? A sworn translation is an official, legally certified translation performed by a government authorized translator. It comes with the translator's signature, stamps, and accreditation details. Then it is recognized by embassies, courts, government ministries, and international institutions. So a quick one. Without sworn translation, your marriage certificate won't be valid for official use in Spanish-speaking countries. Please take note of that. It's very important you have it at the back of your mind. Why do you need a sworn translation for a marriage certificate? Marriage certificates are important legal records that are needed for visa and residency applications. For dual citizenship requests, They are also needed for name change procedures abroad and also for legal transactions and benefits registration overseas. So most Spanish-speaking countries legally require sworn translations for these processes. A quick one also here. An uncertified or informal translation will likely be rejected by official institutions. So, who is qualified to provide a sworn translation? Number 1, only certified sworn translators who are registered with official authorities can issue a legally recognized translation. In countries like Spain, translators must be accredited by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Similar legal frameworks exist across Latin America and Spanish-speaking countries. So an advice for you here also, please always confirm your translator's legal status before proceeding. So what are the step-by-step way of getting your sworn translation done? Number 1, prepare the original marriage certificate. Make readily available your original marriage certificate. Provide a physical or a certified copy. Then contact a professional translation company. Contact Novatia Translations. Ensure they have sworn translators for Spanish, and definitely yes, we have sworn translators for Spanish who have been partnering with us for over the years, and we have good records together. Then translation process begins when you have gotten a sworn Spanish translator. Translator creates an accurate, faithful and complete translations. Then certification and stamping. Translators add signature, stamp and accreditation number. This is very important, as this is what will attest to your document that it is translated by a sworn translator. Then we have official delivery. Receive your certified sworn translation either physically or digital. Then start early to avoid last minute processing stress. Yes, this could be stressful when you do not start your translation process early. So we have here, why choose Novatia Translations? Because Novatia Translation is licensed sworn translators or have licensed sworn translators for Spanish and over thousands of other languages. Ensures legal accuracy. At Novatia Translation, we ensure legal accuracy, compliance and fast turnaround times. Then we handle your documents confidentially throughout the process. Then we provide internationally accepted sworn translations. So at Novatia Translations, we protect your legal interests and make your international process smoother. So let's quickly look together the common mistakes to avoid while translating your marriage certificate by a sworn Spanish translator. These are the mistakes that you must avoid. Avoid using unauthorized translators. Avoid submitting incomplete, unclear copies of your certificates. Avoid to ignore official guidelines and legal requirements. Make sure that you do not ignore official guidelines and legal requirements. Then waiting until the last minute to begin the process. Please avoid this. I'm saying this over and again. Avoid wasting to the last minute before you start your process. So my recommendation is that you work with certified, experienced professionals to avoid unnecessary delays and costs. So now I have final thoughts for you to consider in the process of translating your documents by a sworn Spanish translator. A sworn translation gives your marriage certificate international legal standing. Then it is essential for official matters abroad, especially in Spanish-speaking countries. Then Novatia Translations is your trusted partner for Swan translation services in Nigeria and beyond. I cannot overemphasize the importance of you partnering with Novatia Translations. You want to translate your documents to a Swan Spanish document. It's very important that you partner with a company that have gained name and recognition and that has good standing globally. So thank you very much for your attention again. I'm so happy that you are listening to this, you are watching this. I'm happy that you are getting educated and you are getting informed about translation of documents and interpretation. So I want to plead with you, share these videos with your friends who just need information, and you may not even know someone out there that may be stranded in getting their marriage certificate translated by a Swan Spanish translator. So till I see you some other time, I'm Temitope. Yes, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to comment. We need your feedback so as to work together with you and to hedge, to move forward. Thank you. Bye. Take care.